Hey, what's up? This is James from Strange Mowers. I'm going to be working on my 2003 Chevy S10 today. This is zr2 with the 4.3. I'm actually going to be putting wheel spacers on it. As you can see, I have it on the jack already. I had the wheel off. What they're going to do, they're 1-inch spacers. They're going to go over my rotor, and then they're going to give me the truck a little bit better stance. Let me take you to the spacer over here. This is what it looks like. It's aluminum spacer, it's hub-centric, and it's wheel-centric, meaning the lip on it, it centralizes the tire, and then on the back, you can see it's supposed to center itself on the rotor too, like as the wheel would do when you put the wheel on. This will center itself, and then the wheel will center itself onto this, the spacer itself, when you put it on. They come with all the lugs for it. Let me get this one off. You can see it's a 60-degree angle. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put these in there. They're going to go and thread onto my factory lug nuts, or I'm sorry, my factory studs. And I'm going to take my factory lug nuts and put them onto these studs so I could still use my caps, because this truck has usually a lot of the Chevy S10s, the Blazers, they'll have caps, and you can see I got it off. Let me show you. You see those are all the caps in there. They thread onto the lug nuts, and the lug nuts have threads on the outside of them. As you can see here, they're threaded on like the outside, so they go on. I actually already have this little back tire done here. That's already done. I'm going to get a before and after video of what it looks like in the front, because my driveway is on a hill, so you'll easily be able to see the little bit better stance it'll have. Also, before you go buying the spacers, what you want to do is measure your the distance between your studs. And how you would do that is you go from the outside of this stud to the inside of the opposing stud right here. So you want to go from the middle of this stud to the outside of this stud. That's because I have 5 lug. That goes for any 5 lug. If you want to put the wheel spacers on, that's how you're going to do it. It doesn't matter if you go from this one to this one, or this one to this one. It doesn't matter as long as they're opposite. And this one ended up being 4 3/4 inches of space, and that's what I had to order. I believe there's like 4.5 inch. But make sure you get the right one, or obviously it's not going to fit. That's pretty easy. I just used a caliper or a micrometer, or whatever you want to call it, and went from the outside of that to the center of that, and measured it up. Other than that, that's pretty much it. I'm going to put this one on, and I'm going to do my fronts. I'm going to get a before video and an after video, and compare the two so you guys can see the difference it makes. This is a zr2. I don't remember if I mentioned that, so it'll hopefully give it a little bit better stance because it's lifted. They were, I believe I got them off eBay. Yeah, I got them off eBay. They were like $92 for all 4, which is a very good price, because I went on like JC Whitney and shit like that, and it was like 150, 200 I think. But here's the whole box of them. I already have the one on, like I said, on the other rear. They come in packages of 2s. Well, from the seller I bought them from anyway. But yeah, I'm gonna get to work on the backs and the fronts, and I'll make another video. Alright, both of my back tires are done. I didn't do the fronts yet. I'm just gonna go down my driveway a little bit and show you what the stance of the truck looks like right now. That's basically the stance right now that it has. Let me get a little bit closer. And that's the distance the tires are apart. It has a pretty decent stance as it is right now, as it sits. But I'm going to get both of them done and jump right to the after video so you can see what it looks like. So let me get that done. Alright, I actually just finished up. So now you can see the final product. Sorry for the wind, I actually picked a pretty shitty day to do this, but as you can see, they're a little bit farther apart now. I don't know if you could tell because of all the sun. I don't know if you can get a very good shot of it, but that's what it looks like now. Has a nicer stance to it. They're about an inch more than they normally would be. But I like the way it looks. Definitely looks nice like that. The back tires too, they came out cool. But yeah, if you ever want to do that, I mean, it has plenty of room, because I actually put mud flaps on it, as you can see. It has plenty of room between the tire and the mud flap. Even when you turn it, I had it jacked up and I was testing it, you know, turning the tires. It has plenty of room, so if you do have the same setup as me, it's perfectly fine. You're not going to hit anything. Nothing is going to be in the way. Everything is fine. There's plenty of room back there. Shouldn't affect the back tires though. Yeah, everything came out good. Definitely, if you want to do it, it's perfectly fine. Everything works. Nothing is, you know, nothing gets messed up. Also, check out my channel. Make sure you subscribe. Me and my friend share the channel. I got a Craftsman racing mower. He's got a Murray off-road mower. His is a flat black mower. I have the gray mower with the stripes. Check that out if you're interested. If not, you know, you don't have to. But make sure you subscribe to us. I also made an exhaust video on this. It's got a Flowmaster dual exhaust. Single in, dual out. It's not a true dual. But make sure you check out those. I have an overview video of it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.